Hey everyone, Kane here, and welcome to another video of Art of Conquest. In this one, we're gonna talk about patch notes. There are a ton of stuff to cover in terms of a new feature, an expansion to Silverwing literature, as well as a ton of improvements and bug fixes. So let's get down to it. Power Prism Rank Up is the new feature. It's like an addition to our current feature called Prisms. It unlocks at the same castle level as prisms, and we will require new materials in terms of regalia fragments as well as special prisms. We're gonna be upgrading them, I do believe, in terms of stars. So the prisms might have the same level, so level 10 might be maximum. However, we will be able to upgrade their stars. So if we have about 30 prisms already, I think we have more. This feature or this addition actually, will seem like a pretty huge feature to say the least, because we're fielding 27 to 31 prisms on the field, and that is a lot. That is crazy amount of friggin' prisms that we're placing. So every single hero will of course require this particular thing. And the thing about it is when we upgrade it to 1 star, we unlock a special slot and we will be able to put an additional prism on it, which will likely grant more stats. And when we upgrade it to 4 stars, or the prism to 4 stars, and the entire prism is level 10 slots, I'm not sure if the additional slot also will require level 10, we will be able to awaken Set. What that means, as far as I am aware, or was told or shown, is that we'll upgrade these values or add an additional buff below it. So this 10% could probably be like 20, and this 20% could probably be like 40 or 50. Or if it doesn't upgrade them, there is an additional buff below them. So as far to my knowledge, as I was told and showcased some stuff, I do believe that it's only mainly for buffing prisms right now. I think I've seen maybe 1 or 2 tanky prisms and a few DPS prisms, or arrays rather. Those arrays were fine prism arrays, so not that many true prism might be awakened in terms of arrays, so might not break the game at the release of this feature, but you can never know. As far as I'm aware, the wave power, Arcanist Fury, Devastating Strike, and stuff like that will not be awakened. However, I think Draconic Storm will be awakened, and the Draconic Storm percentage might actually be like 400%, as far as I was told. So that one is actually gonna probably be crazy on Nora, as Nora also got above below, as we're gonna get into it. So we're gonna have a limited growth event that is going to give these materials. We had the same one for Airship, we had the same one for Silverwing Literature, as well as it says we're gonna have some of that stuff from game events. So what's gonna happen, this feature is gonna be released, they're gonna have that, event where we played on Silverwing Literature, where it had like the 2% to get a key, to get the materials or basic materials, or you get special material, all that kind of stuff. Basically, it will start out as incredibly premium in terms of features as they go, and after a month and a half, we will actually be able to access it a little bit better. Aside from that, in terms of game events, I mean, it goes without saying that only 1 event per 2 weeks might actually have those materials. So for example, when Cosmic started, we had Void Realm Challenge, the only event that was giving it. And then we started to have like stuff like this, which started to give it, so perhaps eventually it will be similar or same. I doubt it will be the same for this feature, at least, just at the very release. I doubt these things sort of happen. So, Silverwing literature expansion. So some people actually maxed out majority of these books just because of the amount of hero and dragon attack it was able to give. I think my dragon increased in a few million attack as it is, which was crazy. And I think my Avril increased in like 10, 20, 25 million attacks so far from just the Silverwing literature. It was actually crazy the amount of attack values that we were able to get from that feature. So, some people did spend a ton of it. I mean, I suppose Lilith can call it a successful feature, and that is why we're getting a new update pretty quick. So, yeah, I guess not too bad for a lot of people. Now we have hero balancing adjustments. So, the thing about this is, I did not really understand it that well. So, the first thing it says adjusted the mechanical hands HP to Mira's basic HP instead of max. So, basic HP means if Mira has like 50 million, the hands will have like 50 million. So, essentially, it kind of reduced the HP of the hands by a decent value. However, when we read up another ability, they literally raised the HP value of the hands once more. And Mira has a ton of attack speed, crit damage, even physical damage, attack bonus, all that kind of stuff. Again, new features raise attack values. New features, even Prisms, are going to raise her HP and her attack. And likely is going to raise by a lot more. So the fact that they just nerfed Mira's hands with this one, however, they just like buffed it with this one, perhaps at the very beginning this might seem like a huge nerf. However, this will probably be even worse as the game goes by in terms of the hands being able to tank entire fields and shit like that. However, on top of that, they added a new effect. If mechanical hands still exist when Mira dies, they lose 5% of its max HP until death. So this makes it so we require to kill Mira because the hands, are able to tank entire field for like 20 seconds. So to not make it tank the entire field for so long, we just need to drag Mira to frontline with Rufio or Avril, kill her and stuff like that, and then the hands will just disappear. So that is what usually we might have to do. Aside from that, we have Nora. Now her ability was upgraded by a ton. So I do believe she has 10 ammo and 15% awakened ability was updated, or rather upgraded to 42%. So if she has 10 ammo, she loses 10 ammo. This becomes 420 blazing percent of damage. So in addition to the new Prism Awaken set thing where Draconic Storm turns to 400% damage, and then we have this at 420 blazing, man, I think Mira might actually start sniping some of the buffers or heroes, or even assist, say something like Avril, just to wipe out backline heroes. I mean, who knows? But I do believe Nora might actually come back for people who are raising physical damage dealers. So this we might have to look out for. Then we have Ophidia. Updated the stat inheritance rules of Snake Spirits, which will inherit all the stats apportionate to that of Ophidia. So, I guess this means any stats that Ophidia might be buffed and debuffed in the battle, or that means also the attack speed, crit rate, crit damage, accuracy, all that kind of stuff. Because that means if it goes like that, then the snake spirits from not doing that much damage anymore to be able to do a decent amount of damage, to be able to do even more after you put like something like a wave power on them, on Ophidia rather, because I think level 10 ability and level 6 ultimate, you might be able to spawn one snake spirit every 7 to 9 seconds, I think, somewhere there. So it actually might be able to be incredibly good. So we don't know, but this might actually also be something we might want to look out for, because it might actually be pretty friggin' sweet. Thanks for watching, take care, and stay safe out there.